A friend to all is a friend to none. Some save as they should live forever. Others spend as if they die right away. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. We make war so that we may live in peace. Through discipline comes freedom. The secret to humor is surprise. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. To live is to do things, not to acquire them. Hope is a waking dream. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Philosophy can make people sick. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is the slow, ripening fruit. Happiness depends upon ourselves. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. Those who know, do. Those that understand, teach. To perceive is to suffer. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. I count him braver who becomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. Happiness is a state of activity. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. Nature does nothing uselessly. Learning is not child's play. We cannot learn without pain. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. The only stable state is the one in which all men are equal before the law. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all the other goods. For 2 years, a person learns to speak, and then for the rest of his life, he seems to be silent. Any form of friendship is to live in conversation and company. You can't chase after money. You need to go towards them. Happiness belongs to the self-sufficient. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. Anyone who has no need of anybody but himself is either a beast or a god. Whatever lies within our power to do, lies also within our power not to do. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Comedy aims at representing men as worse, tragedy as better than in actual life. In all things of nature, there is something marvelous. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. Time crumbles things. Everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. He is his own best friend and takes delight in privacy, whereas the man of no virtue or ability is his own worst enemy and is afraid of solitude. Never sleep with someone who doesn't want to show up on the street with you. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Enjoying communication is the main sign of friendship. Don't trust a wife who lets herself not trust you. Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular. There never was a time when there was no motion.